Ken Ofori Attah America buying aba amaniasa wache no na achi a wache no eye se wabu mmara so emre waso wode tena America na so wose nkokofie anaso obebo ne nkrata na achi asan aye nfo frank waye ba mmre na pa ho ene oda so ho enti sesi aye kasai ye de na kwa akoshe jail a ehonom no eye Creek Regional Jail ya ye say na nke ye jail be ye twamu 2017 ye dey detention center na ba bia woda ehonfoni ene ehoni amanyina ewo honom a echese ampa sesi a wo mo ache no ne lawyer for the krata aba abonchen so wo mo chese ye Ken Ofori Attah waso nanui asemaranko ye say ne krata wo de ti America na twam na nka odehia preko pe tabi dehia preko pe otim kwa wanum bremu uko obi masum ya ka kira sa nkrata atwam na ada so te ho na ya che wa bia bank sikakorabia waya baba ya photo sanfo wo memu wunua preko pe umoja bedi mampani ya ncheye adan na akokodi nsansama wo bi krom na wuntimi ma wo krom bibi butu adwoachi ana yesi okra ene wo ye ene wawie ne manyina na okotete kurutia na wo kɔ na adu honum no adu hu a ose uba na ebomidin ose a no msesei de oyeye na na yeka adan na kan ni mafie abusua sayaya na yentimi mfa ne mma ene de ese ne nkrata wu abrochire adan na anya Ghanafo nyina yemfa petition nko na yanka nkyere Donald Trump say hey ya dehye no mfa no to detention center oburu so obi a wasi bank data bank wura wo de ne kwa akoto detention center ya nisasem fa ya de ma ye na ya dehye wo chebi fa ya de ma ye no mra fie no afie wo fi papa wotim no odam no mra metena ni kurom no finance minister dada waye man waye sikasam ntinu do obedi edie ye bedi to okra ma ne de didi enti ye nyina ye mfa krata na nka wo twira no waye #Donald Trump detention center honom no ICE for na nka wa hashtag omo na nka waye White House no aka twira mo say mamu renew ne krata no mfa ne mra ye hia no wo fie ya de share prekope ye ntimi mma ye finance minister enko din sansama wo bi krom adan ya ye se ne krata ewu sani se hunti your former just recent finance minister okoye ba ko pen na aba na mu de na ko she detention center adentia mo se ne nkrata awu yesi ba bia de na ko akoto no o hwemu kra no a ye adult illegal immigrants ene ye de o mo kokoshe ho yen yo Ofori Attah dan ya wodamu ni brabebreba a wabeboyi ne mpani we enu student bed o ade na e kyere ho na bench na yetena so ekura ase no e wodan ase no okwa abrika so efikase na chi oya na maame motete so no enu bi ni o eso no Ofori Attah da sani se hunti mepa chochro na ade bi a wo be kyero ma ho nte na ka kire Donald Trump say ye here finance minister wo fie on renew krata bi ama no eni sasem we de yempe afi finance former finance minister amere yen na yen ne ntena Ghana ha ne ye hia no se obi antimi mfa ne ma attorney general antimi mfa ne ma special prosecutor antimi mfa ne ma Ghana CID antimi mfa ne ma NI before antimi be we de #keke yemfa ma Donald Trump say ye pay ade ne hu yom na detention center no mde ne beto a ye de ne hu hia yen to amfi ade mre yen etimpacho bibi a be kyero no na waka kyere Donald Trump say ni die kwan so yesre no a yempa ni sasem onfa ye finance minister dada mre yen ye Ken Ofori Attah ya na di ni dia ka onya ni picture na ade aka ho na se Trump hwehwe mu a wahu nipa kra ye kana asem no na we die adwobre ye wo ho akotoka chinchen na omo de na babis ni akofa ye ade
suddenly kojo ponkroma or starte eye gold board issue no and the language na sesa today this sexy guy I friend kojo ponkroma on the pono and oditua na tight no he decided to go on a soul mission. And you see, the first time I met Kojo Ponkroma, na only Ken Ofori Attah and the bar America, na a World Bank IMF conference no mobano. They contracted my company to cover the event They paid me over $10,000 for 3 days. That was my company. Abrofo and I'm employee in America. They shot the whole event. That was the first time I met Kojo Ponkroma. Kojo Ponkroma, one Ken Ofori Attah and Nantiache. At a point, Ofori Attah promised Kojo Oppong Nkrumah say obey the deputy finance minister. That was the time na omo pese omo pamu eye kweku kwatin. I'm giving you the information. When they even came to the World Bank event, the deputy finance minister who was Kweku Kwatin, or the deputy too, he was not even added to the entourage that came to the World Bank event. It was Kojo Oppong Nkrumah who deputized Ofori Attah. I was in the meetings with them. I sat with them. Throughout all the meetings, I was there. So I know what I'm talking to you about. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was promised deputy finance minister. And when a deputy finance minister at a point he quelled in. You saw say he wasn't speaking for the government. He was disappointed and deceived by Ofori Attah. Say he was going to be the deputy finance minister. Do you know that Kojo Oppong Nkrumah used to run a small bank? The banking closure, and Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was part of the idea. Even that bank that he used to run as a savings and loans, that bank defaulted. No more their banker. Now this is what happened. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah learned very well from Ofori Attah, and what he learned was that when you want to commit a crime, do not allow opposing views. In politics, when you want to commit a crime, when you want to use words to deceive the masses, never allow opposing views. It is also Ofori Attah's style of leadership. It's like an autocratic kind of leadership whereby he controls the narrative. It was a Kojo Oppong Nkrumah estatic gold board in Semino. He has never engaged any opposing views. He has never sat on any panel to share opinions and ideas on the allegations that he created. Also, Nyebi, it is the Ofori Attah strategy. It is Obeka Sansem the to Hona, Obeya press conference no enu daniye eno kohwe pono. What he does is, or the atroni betum from him, then he stays back. Now, friends say Ombra, na Ombe answer questions, detailed questions, sir, or say, I have my facts. So what he does is say, or the atronic system no we Johnny. Now, Obia bekan was we are no akofan krata bia bet now say, wo journalist, Medin can't send no questions, no. So he picks his platforms he wants to speak on. It Obi, I want us to speak on my press conference. I know people are asking questions. These are the Q&As. This is what I want us to talk about. Inti Kojo Oppong Nkrumah or set on one questions, no abe answer. Inti from the day he did that press conference, our Ghanaians were saying, the person who alleged, nobody saw him on news file. When the person who is in charge of gold board, Sami Jemfi Betena Kunyum said, "Wo bra, na in seven of Bekano, Betche na min cheche, no Kojo Oppong Nkrumah never came." But interestingly, and the Kojo Oppong Nkrumah is all over the place and granting interviews, and he is the lone ranger. He is the only person sitting on TV and putting together his own document, asking his own questions and setting his questions and answering them. That is how diabolic. So Kojo Oppong Nkrumah really learned from Ofori Attah. Into whose study, when Ofori Attah was the finance minister, he never sat on any platform with anybody with opposing views except Onunkwa. So when he goes to city, it is just him. When he goes to Joy, it is just him. And that is the blueprint Kojo Oppong Nkrumah is adapting. And it's a very diabolic, dangerous kind of politics. Because what it happens, and they say, Sani Panibet me abeto atro atuni pebiso. Wabe guni peli bi mieni mase. Na wa cheno hum. Yaka so me yin one wa oma. Say ufri wape no aba no asabe ka atro. And that is the consistency we have now seen in Kojo Oppong Nkrumah's kind of politics.
Ghana Inside
Ghana Inside.
Ghana Inside TV.
Ghana
Inside.
Ghana Inside TV on YouTube.
Mr. Mo subscribe na like na share. De ko hen mo mapa ye ni go.
Me su go mami adepa ana me to ho dance. So wo pe channel papa wo wura YouTube. Na ko subscribe na like na share.